Good morning and wake up, real estate. Ryan here. I'm hanging out in thanks.io as usual, and I'm in the prompt here for writing a letter with AI. And the letter that I'm writing is a real estate orphan adopter letter. This is an idea that comes to mind time to time, but the idea here is that you would send a letter to somebody who has an anniversary of their home sale happening that you didn't do the sale. So the way to do this, you can go into your tax records. You could probably do this maybe in something like Remine. I'm not sure, but the data's out there. Probably the easiest is just go into your MLS and look at who closed 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 7 years ago. Pick a range, a date range when this might make sense, and then just grab a few people and send a letter like this. So I put a prompt in here. It says, write a letter congratulating a homeowner on their upcoming anniversary of their home purchase. Offer assistance helping them to refinance or buy an investment property. So I'm going to click Let's Go, and then the AI is going to write my script. Now the script is not going to sound like I want it to sound. So I'm going to have to spend a few minutes making this content generator right here. I'm going to have to spend a few minutes making this sound like me. So I'm going to pause the video and do that, and then we'll look at this letter together. So yeah, I just started digging into this. It's not bad, actually. I hope this letter finds you well enjoying the upcoming 5-year anniversary of your home purchase. Congratulations on reaching this milestone as a homeowner. What an exciting time to reflect. So it's fluffy for me, so I'm going to change this, but just know that out of the box, it's not terrible and not far worse than what I see a lot of people writing for this kind of thing. But let me pause here and actually edit this. Okay, so I've gone ahead and rewrote most of it, which happens sometimes. But again, the AI wasn't bad. Here's the letter. Hi, I hope this letter finds you well. I noticed in our property database today that you have an upcoming 5-year anniversary of when you purchased address. So I'm merging that in on custom one. Now the custom one would be the date of their purchase if you want to merge that in. If you just want to leave that part out for simplicity's sake and you know that the 5-year anniversary is coming up, you can just leave the date out. It probably doesn't have much impact on how this will convert, but you like to get geeky here and maybe you merge in the date of when they bought their house, because a lot of people forget 5 years later or 7 years later. It's just kind of a fun fact that'll engage them. Congrats on that. The reason I'm writing is to offer my assistance with any of the following: tapping some of the equity you've built up over the past 5 years via a refinance, buying an investment property or fixer-upper project, possibly by using the funds from a home equity refinance, selling your house and trading up-down into something that fits your situation better. If you'd like to discuss any of these ideas in more detail, please feel free to call or text me anytime at number. In the meantime, you can scan the QR code at the bottom right of this letter to see how much a buyer might pay for your house today, thanks, and your first name. So you see what we're doing here is we're doing the general, like, hey, just reach out, here's my cell number, right? You're going to put your cell number here. But we're also doing the check your home value thing, which to add the QR code, I'll just put my URL in here. Hopefully that renders. I'm doing this in a new template account for building these templates, and I don't have it upgraded to our business plan. But when I click out here, it should render me a QR code, which would appear down at the bottom right. Yep, there it is, down at the bottom right. And then, of course, if you use the branding builder and thanks, all your contact info would be on the letterhead here when this gets sent. So it will be branded to you. This is just so again, to recap the basic idea here: real estate orphan adopter. You're taking somebody who bought their house X number of years ago, and you're trying to re-engage them over the interesting fact that they have an anniversary coming. They most likely worked with another agent who hasn't stayed in touch very well, so you're kind of picking up the relationship here, offering your services. And I think this could work really well if you're doing it in a farm where you've already been sending mail, or you're running ads, or doing some other marketing. Maybe you've done some open houses or had some sales in that market recently, so they're going to kind of recognize your name. And then now you're picking up the orphans who other agents haven't followed up on in an ethical way. You're not bad-mouthing the other agent or anything like that. You're ignoring the fact that they probably work with somebody else. You're just going and grabbing the past clients of other agents, for lack of a better way of saying that. So let me know what you think. Comment down below. If you want this template, I will include a link that you can just pull this template directly into your thanks.io account and edit it to your heart's content. Thanks a lot here from Wake Up Real Estate.